Hello. That in the background there is me hex peak, which is what I'm out camping in. And there, if you don't know now you know, is a Coleman. And that can mean only one thing. He's out, isn't he? He's out. We've got him out. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, out with Joseph Von Tinder Bundle. We've trekked in quite far. It's been terrible weather, so I haven't brought my fancy camera or anything. We're just on a point and shoot. It's going to be a bit rough and ready, and the audio might not be up to speed, so my apologies in advance for that, but we'll try and cobble together some content anyway. Also, got a few things to show you. I've got the Carrymore Sabre 45. I'm in the I thought I'd give the Hex Peak a spin out. I've not been out in it for a long time. The usual suspects in there. I've got my bivvy bag as well, just to add that extra layer of warmth of my 3-season bag. And this is look what Joey D's got himself. Look here, get his little wool blanket off. That's heavy, that wool blanket, but look, he's gone and got himself a Carrymore Sabre SF 45 litre in camo, and look how nice that looks. And he's like, happy with it, aren't you? Look how happy he is with it. I don't have a zoom on this one, so I can't see how happy you are, but
I'm happy.
He's happy. He's got himself some new little pants, haven't you?
New bag.
New army pants. New bag.
New little bag.
Oh, he's got this new little bag. How much was your new little bag? £2. £2. So there you go. And I was probably more excited to see Joey D's new bag than I was to see Joey D, to be fair. So I was just splitting us some wood.
That's nice actually.
Nice dry wood.
Dry, isn't it?
Oh mate, yeah, get that stashed to one side because that's the base of our fire, that. Oh. Lovely clobber. And then we've got that as a backrest. There's our fire. That's our view. Nice little clearing. We've got paraffin lantern going, fire going, and Joey D's Uco lantern. All the wood was soaking wet, so we just put it to one side and that's drying out nice. We're having a couple of LV nose-did flow. We've got all the veg encased, ensconced if you will, within this tin foil blanket. And we're just going to wait and put our pork chops on soon. Huh.
Mate, that's
With the crispy fat, unreal. So smoky. The perfect camp food. Delicious. So delicious, I'm going to have to turn this off and enjoy. Night night!
night night.
Night night everyone. There we are. Unless something magic or tragic happens, we shall see thee on the morrow. Morning glampers. Been lashing it down all night. The rain gathered on top of our shelter and just collapsed it to one side, so all the wood that we'd stashed anticipating this wet weather is now completely soaking. Just terrible weather. Try and get a fire going. Everything's saturated, but we're going to try and get a fire going and have a brew. We're just going to collect some wood, and we've sawed it into chunks, and we're splitting it to get to the dry middle bit, and then we're just going to feather stick a load up, and hopefully we can get something going. And once we've got a fire going, that should dry out the conveyor belt of wood that we're going to be having to chew through today. Hard graft. We've managed to just break down all this wood and just laid it in sort of like a Jenga formation, so plenty of oxygen is flowing through there. Got some thinner bits in the middle. And fingers crossed we can maintain this so we can get a brew on. We're boiling the water as well for belt and britches, because the water, it was running fast and it had turned up a lot of soil and bits and pieces, so swear on the side of caution. We're boiling it as well. My eyes guys. 5 guys' eyes and fries. Ow. Okay, the rain subsided a little bit. We've got we're boiling our water. We've got just a load of, what have we got in here? Ginger, garlic, swede, and swede slash turnip, but I will call it a swede now. It
is a swede.
What?
The swede and the turnip are 2 different things.
Swede and the turnip are 2 different things. I know this, but growing up where I grew up, we used to call it a turnip. We used to carve it instead of a pumpkin, which was, looking back at it, very difficult.
That might have been a turnip.
No, it was one of these yellow. It was one of these. So anyway, we've got swede, bit of garlic. I mean, chunk of coconut oil there that'll just drip through it. Parsnip and some sweet potato. In Joe's we have what cut is it? Yeah, there we go. We've got a chunk of beef, and that's sitting on a trivet of root vegetables and garlic. Season it up, splash of red wine in each, and then we're going to cook that all day long. Look at my eyes, man. Whew. It's a smoky one. Look, eyes are totally.
There's a spice mix.
Oh, and we've got Frodo Mumbleface's to talk us through it.
We've got 2 different dried wild mushrooms there.
And where did you get them?
Foraged.
By who?
By moi.
By moi.
Got a hedgehog.
Hedgehog mushroom.
And then the king, the set. And then in there is just cinnamon. And that's it.
Wait a minute.
Cinnamon.
So just cinnamon and dried mushrooms in there. That's good, isn't it? That sounds delightful. You remember what's in it now?
Yeah, there's fennel seeds, coriander seeds, cumin seeds,
Lightning seeds,
salt, pepper.
So yes, there's some mixed dry herbs, some chilli in there as well, isn't there?
Yeah, dried chilli.
Dried chilli, some of Jodie's foraged fungus. That'll cook all day long. We're going to roast this bad boy and then squeeze it all over at the end. For sort of a Pan-Asian feel, eh?
Pan-Asian, I like that.
Thank you.
Right.
Cheers. I'm just replenishing the floor. I've got some nice soft scented Leylandii just to stop the mud becoming swampy, and it gives a little bit of insulation as well, and it makes it look nice, and that's the most important thing. I've got a can. I've just used some twine that I've just made out of nettle, horseradish, and what else is in there? Some of Joey D's armpit hair, and we're going to suspend that from there. I have done already, and then sit from the dry comfort of our shelter and fire at it with catapult. And that's life. It's the life we live. Cattying. We've got my Hathcock sniper. And this is from my boy West Yorkshire Catapults, I think it is. Very talented catapult maker. This one's got more beans, I think, but I am more accurate with this. But the elastic's gone a bit, it's a bit stretchy. It's more of a looper. Accurate, but there's no punch in it. So let's have a metal ball bearings. 9mm, just on the end of my magnet necklace, also from my boy. It's got some beans in it, that's for sure. Killer. Whoa, whoa, ricochet. Rick Astley. Right, third time's the charm, always. There you go. Third time's a charm. That would have killed it if whatever that was. Wombat, mogwai, gremlin. Now let's try this. It's that me green and black one is starting to feel a little bit more like the one that it's definitely lighter. This feels so loose, man. Oh, this is now retired. Officially, you've heard it here first. I'm retiring the Hathcock sniper. So this is my new catapult. I'm always going to be using it. It's taken a while to transition, but this is now my. It's got a lovely little grenade toggle on there as well. So yeah, I think it's West Country. What is it? West Yorkshire Catapults, mate. Sent me this, and it's an absolute beast. Thank you. So it's like, you know, when you get rained off, when you're at home and you get rained off and you have to stay at home, or you're off ill from school, you just do stuff around the house, and that's what we're doing now. We've sharpened our axes, sharpened our knives. I've changed my shoelaces that I've wanted to do for ages. Absolutely riveting stuff. And now we've got Joey D's gone and got us a couple of beach log, and we've made a couple of billets, and we're gonna. I don't have my carving like spoon knifer out, but we'll just whittle something up. There he goes, look.
You just split that in half. You could split it quarter ways again and make a smaller spoon, but half gives you a nice, you know, profile in which to carve the spoon out of and get that bowl shape. So then once you've got that, I often just split the back off it. Just take the back off, chunk off if I can, and then
here's what I made earlier.
This is what you're trying to develop, is this, we call it a crank. You see that crank there? So this has come out of this. So hold those two up like that. You see that profile?
No, it's cranked, mate.
That's the hardest thing to get, to develop, because you've got to work, you're going to give yourself a line, and they recommend like 2/3 of the bowl of the spoon. That's where you want the lowest point. and then we kind of axe into that point from either side, and obviously it's pretty tricky. So often you have to use cuts like this, where you're kind of coming down in, and like this, you know, working down towards that line, and then working in, because the last thing you want to do is take that crank off. So you don't want to just snap that end off that you've created. And then, once you've got that in the front face, what I tend to do is then work, so take that point to the back, and then work handle one way, and the bowl the other. Yeah? We'll see it come alive.
Round 2.
Cheers.
Oh, so nice that. Cherry, get the cherry.
Oh wow. Mmm. That really is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour cherry with almonds and vanilla.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Lucy Kitchen.
That's one of the best beers I've had in a long time, that mate.
Oh, coriander, and then we got roasted lime. Oh. So the heat from the chilli, the sweet zestiness from the lime. Oh,
look at that gravy.
woo!
Look at that.
That's the good stuff right there. Right, we're going to enjoy this. There you go, look, the slow cooked beef is just falling to pieces. And all our roasted vegetables, all in this lovely curry sauce. It's tasty, innit?
It is very, very tasty.
All served in a zebra billy lid. Bushcraft curry. There's nothing bushcrafty about it. Luxury curry. I don't know if you can hear, but the rains are coming down. Joey D's drying his bag off because he left it out. Well, our shelter collapsed in the night and Joey D's bag got wet, so he's drying it by the fire as the rain comes down on our tarp. But we are perfectly dry. We've got the ambient light of the lantern, warmth of the fire, shelter of the tarp. Just gently sailing through this vino. That is nice, that. Nice to have all that light but still be raining on us. I've just been having a good giggle when Joey D was sorting out the chestnuts, because it's Joey chestnuts. There we are. And we're toasting some Joey chestnuts, aren't we, by the fire?
Yeah. Oh mate, that looks amazing.
There he is, Joey chestnut. That's what we call him from now on, Joey chestnut.
That's a nice heat off that rock.
It will be, mate. I'm putting it in my tent.
Place to
Daily tending to you. What are you doing?
Just tending to me chestnuts.
He's tending to his. Go on, tend to your chestnuts.
Joey chestnuts. I'm just tending to me chestnuts.
He's managing his chestnuts.
What I do is I just tip them over a little bit each time, and then they roll into the fire and I never see them again.
Yes. Joey feeding chestnuts to the fire. Yeah. We've eaten like kings, and we've had a curry, we've had bangers, we've had chestnuts, we've had all sorts of stuff. We had a little bit of wine, a couple of glasses, nothing too mad. And yeah, a wonderful day I had. The rain forced us to chill and to really focus on what was important, like gathering water, getting the fire going. So it was a good day, all in all. So unless some mad or trad happens, I shall see thee on the morrow. can't find the off button. Morning glampers. Another cosy night in the Hex Peak. Boiling hot I was. Slept well. We've woken up, the mist is covering the valley over there. It's another misty, damp morning. It's Frodo, look.
Not raining though.
It's not raining though, he's got a point. Yeah, we had it with rain, but we bossed it. I had a wonderful evening. A relatively early night, and then fresh and ready for the day today. Look. Pummeled it, look. I got my eye in. And then we're maybe going to find somewhere to dunk the junk, but it is freezing and it is... Whoa. I don't know, it might be just what the doctor ordered though, so we'll see. Well, let's get packed up. That's where Joey D was there. That's where I was. And then our camp, we're just... the fire's gone. There's just a few little chippings that will kick about from Joey D's spoon carving. I'll just boot them about a bit. There you go. Look at this, the mist coming in through the valley. I don't know if you can pick it up on this. It's pretty atmospheric. And we're gonna try and get somewhere to... Are you going in on camera?
Let's have a look.
He's having a look. He's not,
I'm not committed to that.
he's not committed to it, but he has said, yeah, good. We'll have a little look. Maybe dip a toe in, see what it's like. Right, I'll put the camera away because it's off the beaten track here, so I need all my wits about me. It's absolutely freezing, so we're best jump in there, eh?
It's going to be the quickest one I've ever done.
Quickest one he's ever done. Look how white and skinny you are. A pike don't think you're a lure. Whoa. Cold like, I don't know. Right, come on. I don't like the way you can't see where it goes.
Oh my word.
See? Alright. Here we go, he's in. Oh! He's taking his breath away. Woo. Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Woo.
Oh, the legs, mate, the legs. No.
Ah. There we go, rock and roll, let's calendar look. Oh, his battery's going. Oh, there's nothing more for us to say here. Right. Thanks for sticking with us this far. Any final? It's been an excellent camp. Adversity was the name of the game this time.
Yeah.
So, and I apologise for not doing a beer review or any Q&As or anything like that, but that's life. That was the weather. So
2 men in their pants.
2 men in their pants. We'll end on that. See you later.
I'm like Jordan, trying to rise onto the dump. Me, I'm trying to be an icon from the jump. They were warden, I let bygones be bygones, cause they bars all are gone by the month. Me, I'm trying to be an icon from the jump. They were warden, I let bygones be bygones, cause they bars all are gone by the month.